What are the common responsibilities for a tech lead? As I mentioned before, it's not a standardized role as it is the Scrum Master. So it is defined differently among companies. There is though a common ground and there are common responsibilities, and we are going to look at those in this video. Before that, there is something that I want you to be aware of, is that the tech lead is an important role and you are in the middle. It's a collaborative role and you are in the middle. And no matter how the company is organized, no matter the department, definitely you are going to be in the middle. As you can see, you're in the middle, and these are the different possible categories of colleagues to interact with. So you interact with your team, the dev team, the other engineers, and then are the business analysts and the product owner. It can be a product team if you work on a product. Then there is the QA team, there is the architect, there is the project manager, if there is one for the project, and you can even interact with the client. Now, going back to the common responsibilities, we are going to look at those. I'm going to share the screen again. So this is what I came up with in regards to what are the common responsibilities. And some of them, it might be that they do not apply to you, or it's not something that is requested in your company. And it's something that might be useful for you in the future when you will work in a different company, or just for you to know, like, this is what is usually needed. Okay, so the first one is I will start with the mentoring. So it is expected of you to mentor people. And when I say mentor, I mean you are a senior engineer. You have experience and you can influence. And you can influence and contribute to the growth of your colleagues, engineers, through different ways. It can be through code review, it can be through pair programming, it can be a conversation around the business of the application you are working on or product that you are working on, to clear some business aspects as you know more. It can be you hand over one of the topics, and it can be you even do workshops around a framework that you use, or a new technology, or something that you see missing for all of them. You can create a workshop and do that. So this is the mentoring part. You are a stand for their growth. The second one that I put here is making technical and non-technical decisions. What do I mean by that? Is, for example, for the technical ones, it might be that you work with an architect and you decide together what frameworks to be used if it starts now, the software that you are working on, or a new feature is being developed, and you can come up with, okay, let's use this new framework. It will help us with the performance and with the implementing it faster. And this you can, as I said, you can work with an architect or you can do it on your own. It depends. It's up to you. And then the non-technical decisions, it can be we will release in that date, or we will organize ourselves this way. These are the non-technical decisions. Okay, the next part is communicate the technical and non-technical decisions. So it's to ask yourself who needs to be informed, who needs to know that. It might be at the beginning that you don't know, or maybe you work in a company in which the processes are clear and you know who needs to be informed. If not, you can think about, okay, who needs to know that we are going to use this framework to implement this new feature. And once you have that answer, it's for you to communicate. The non-technical decisions. Okay, we are not going to release in that date. We are going to release a week later. Who needs to be informed? Probably everybody, yes. So this is, it's part of your responsibility to communicate all the decisions that happen inside the team. And it's something communication we are going to look in the next weeks. The next one here is unblock the team. Unblock the team is as I said, you're in the middle. If something happens and the team cannot work, it's a priority for you to unblock that. It can be that the connection to a server is not possible. Okay, who do you need to talk? What do you need to do to make it happen to shorten the time? Then it can be that a user story doesn't have enough details or something is happening and somebody is blocked by that. So you go, okay, who do I need to speak with? What do you need? So you make things move and unblock them. A big part of the role is that. And the last one that I put here is backlog refinement. If you don't work in a Scrum environment, I mean the planning and prioritizing the tasks. And when I say backlog refinement, means that you work with closely with the product owner, and you refine, like you prioritize the user stories, so it works also for the engineering team. Or it can be that you refine the user stories to be more clear, or request from others to add more details. So you are involved in this process as part of leading the development team. Okay. Now, if you do work in a Scrum environment, you will find a link with an article to see what is the role of a tech lead inside of a Scrum team. So you get clarity of what can be expected of you. Now that you know this, you can think about, okay, this is actually that I'm already doing. This is what I would want to start doing. And you will build on the assignment for this week. Okay. Thank you. See you soon.